Hey, so this is more of an informational video. You don't have to memorize this, but just use that as a reference if you want. So this is like the minimum and the maximum value of different variable types, or different primitives. And something to keep in mind is that if you go past the highest value or below the lowest value, you actually wrap back around. Okay. And so that means if you're at like 999 and you go to 1,000, you won't go to 1,000, you'll go to 0. Okay. So for integers, there are 4 bytes. Each byte is 8 bits, by the way, you do the math. Smallest number is 2 billion. Biggest number is negative 2 billion. Biggest number is 2 billion. We did doubles. Doubles are 8 bytes. They store fractional numbers, right? So they don't go quite as high because they need that extra space for the decimal place, but they also get pretty big. But the way that they store it is kind of odd. And so there is a specific value, but it kind of gets rocky as you get higher. You're not going to need to know how that works. But just know that you got 8 bytes, 15 decimal places. Booleans, single bit, 0 or 1. True or false. Chars are 2 bytes, which means there are like 65,000 different characters that you can save. Now, this website has the first 256. Which is great. You have all of these. You can make some cool stuff with it. You got pipes. I love using pipes. This kind of stuff too. If you're done one of your projects early, you can go in and put these bad boys in there. They're way more than this. I couldn't find the wiki page that had every single one of them, but most of them are just like characters for other languages or like more stuff like this. That like shifting or backspace or enter or something, right? Anyway, so that's that. This website is theasciicode.com.ar. Okay, so just a quick reference video. There's one more thing that I want to share with you. That is default values, and this is kind of important. If let's say you're making a variable like AA, you can do this and just not give it a value. This creates some space in memory, but it doesn't save anything into it. It kind of does, though. It saves a default value. So for most things, it stores a 0. For char, it stores a 0, which is null, the null character. For strings, you store a null. And for Boolean, you store false. Okay? Always puts everything as 0. All zeros all across the board. Okay? Does that make sense? Awesome. Let me know if you got questions.